So, ladies and gentlemen, we look at Black Mirror in different ways in relation to future predictions, in relation to plot. This episode of Black Mirror is still considered one of the worst of the series by certain critics, but for me, it's the most chilling. And if you can watch it twice, you're better than me. I only go back to it every 6 months to a year because it's that scary and that, what they call film noirish. Now, it's the third episode of the fourth series of Black Mirror. Crocodile was written by series creator Charlie Booker and directed by John Hillcoat. The episode first aired on Netflix, along with the rest of season 4, on December 29th, 2017. The episode follows Mia, played by Oscar winner Andrea Riseborough, 15 years after she helped her friend Rob, Andrew Gower, cover up her hit-and-run death, as she commits several murders in order to cover up her past crimes. Meanwhile, Shazia, Kiran Sonia Sawar, is an insurance investigator who uses a recaller to project people's visual memories onto a screen. The writers were inspired by Nordic Noir and by similar memory technology that was used in the Series 1's The History of You. The first draft featured a male protagonist in Scotland as a setting, but it was eventually filmed in Iceland. Now, at 59 minutes, it garnered mixed reviews. Critics mostly found its bleakness and violence to be excessive, with further criticism of the plot twists. I don't think the plot twists are anything but what they are. Some reviewers found the recaller technology to be interesting, but not meaningfully explored by the episode. Riseborough and Sawar's performances, as well as the visual aesthetics, were acclaimed. Now, driving intoxicated after a party, Rob hits a cyclist on a mountain road in Iceland, killing him. Rob's companion, Mia, helps him throw the body off a cliff into a lake. Now, 15 years later, Mia is married with a 9-year-old son and works as an architect. After she delivers an important presentation, a newly sober Rob meets her at a hotel. He is going to write an anonymous letter to the victim's wife after seeing a news article indicating she never moved on. But Mia is afraid the letter will be traced. An argument ensues, and Mia, showing immense strength, breaks Rob's neck, killing him. Out of the window, she notices a self-driving pizza delivery truck hit by a pedestrian. Playing pornography in the room as an alibi, she disposes of Rob's body. The pedestrian is eventually visited by Shazia, an insurance investigator who uses a recaller, which is what they call a head device, to view his memories as best he can picture them on a screen. She finds a woman he passed on the street before the incident, who directs her to a dentist who saw Mia looking at the accident from her hotel room at the same time he was checking out a very handsome man. In each case, Shazia makes them smell beer from the nearby brewery and replays the song playing in a passing car to strengthen their memories. Hoping to get bonus pay for a quick investigation, Shazia makes a lengthy drive to meet Mia. And we see a Shazia in her own method with her husband and her child, and that kind of gives an indication that everybody has something to lose in this. Now, tense, Mia only allows Shazia in when she's told that refusal will be reported to the police. Mia tries to divert her memory away from the death of Rob, but fails, and Shazia sees memories of both of the killings. Shazia tries to leave, but their car does not start, and Mia smashes the window, knocks her out, and ties her up in a shed. Mia disbelieves Shazia's promise to keep the information secret, and uses the recaller to learn that Shazia has told her husband Anand, played by Anthony Welch, her whereabouts. Mia beats Shazia to death, drives to her house, and mass kills Anand as he bathes. As Mia exits, having removed her mask, she sees the couple's baby son babbling in front of her and kills him so as not to leave a witness. However, the police later discovered that the baby was born blind, therefore unable to witness Mia's crime. Now, police eventually used a recaller of the only survivor of the incident, the baby's pet guinea pig, which has observed the final murder. Officers then quietly arrive at the ending of Mia's son's school production of Bugsy Malone, where she is in the audience, crying in silence. Now, why Nordic film noir basically, what they call it's a cold murder. This is a very cold-hearted thing that the Riseborough she did, the actress. I think it works at a lot of levels for many reasons. Because have we not have made an accident we tried to hide? Everybody has broken a glass. Everybody has maybe made a bad decision, lost something. But in here, we don't know if the Riseborough character is a psychopath. What would cause her in the mind to think that any of the murders she was committing wouldn't be found out eventually. Like, it makes absolutely no sense. She should have stayed with the first one. But the thing is, she was involved in something that, you know, in a real world, it would not happen. But what Black Mirror talks about, the dangers of technology taking over our lives, she probably would not have been caught were it not for the fact the guy made the accident. She looked out the window. And how the hell, like, there's plot holes galore in this, and I think this is why the critics had a hard time of it. How did she get the body out of the hotel? She had to use some kind of pull cart. And why she decided on a porn movie? Could you not have, rented a normal movie? Because it drew suspicion where the investigator came in. He said, "Oh, she's into really interesting films. Could she not have rented, Black Mirror or Netflix?" You can do that in a hotel. You can rent Netflix for overnight. Like, it makes no sense. Now, the other big problem is there's not very much product placement here. So we really don't know what year this is. It is a current day or is it the future? And nobody tells anybody. Everybody knows it's pretty well Iceland. Or it looks like, in some scenes like a B-roll from an AHA video. I think it really works because the darkness of Iceland, it showed the loneliness. But the plot holes are like this. If it's Iceland, what in the hell is somebody from India doing all the way in Iceland being a private investigator? Like, the math doesn't make no sense. I don't know that too much about Iceland, but I don't think they have many people from India that work as private investigators in Iceland. You could have said this was maybe, I don't know, Canada or something like that. Like, that would make a lot more sense. So why I think critics have a problem with it, because this is a feminine-centric show. The private guest investigator is a woman. The killer is a woman. But Riseborough, she's only maybe 5'6", 5'5", soaking wet, about 120 pounds. How could she kill all these people? Where did she get the energy to do this? Now, the killing of the blind baby is bad enough. That almost got it banned. If that was been regular TV, it probably wouldn't have been thought of. But the guinea pig being the solver of the crime, that's kind of, weird. The weirdest film noir aesthetic I've seen, where a guinea pig. And guinea pigs are pretty smart and they're very social people. So if the person's father and brother technically gets killed, they're going to have those memories to lay. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you're doing here with our Black Mirror podcast, we're going to be doing a series in the next few months. Let us know to like, comment, subscribe, or share. If you like Crocodile, let me know why you liked it. Because some of the critics, like I said, some people consider this the next to worst or the worst episode of the series, which I really don't know. Maybe they're intimidated. Maybe they feel that blind woman's going to knock them down if they don't say anything bad or something like that. So thanks for listening. Have a good day. And don't forget, March break. If you're having it or you're off it, enjoy March, because it's beautiful transition weather in New Brunswick. Have a good one. Bye.